Hey everybody, uh, it's Jaron, and I'm back for more Dark Souls. And I'm back, and this is Dark Souls 1. I'm using, uh, somebody else's library, so I can play through this, because it'll be easier without a doubt. Um, some of you people probably know what am I doing. I'm trying to kill the Moonlight Butterfly. And it's kind of a bit tricky, but at some point. But part of me says I should do something about it. But obviously, I really don't know. But obviously, I don't know. And I haven't thought much is because things have yet begun to change. And, well, so the thing is with these types of areas I could go through, it could be better, worse, or even suck. But in these times, in these games, are just no similar. I mean, there's some similarities, but they're just no different. But, yeah, more or less it seems. How am I supposed to describe this? So, things have changed just a little bit, but I don't think I got myself into PvP yet, since, you know, playing online and shit. Speaking of PvP, okay, so, I'm not sure if I am in the PvP yet, which my best guess I probably not. Probably not yet, because I don't think I see anyone invaded me since I was human and shit. But there's some people who went to play other games, like Dark Souls 3, probably 2, probably Bloodborne even. But, I mean, it is without a doubt might be difficult times. But I can see the reason why for it. And I don't think it's not perfect. But, I mean, it's not perfect, but you just gotta at least try stuff and do what's right and what is right. There's no right or wrong at this point. There really wasn't. How am I supposed to describe this? Let's say, I don't get worked up too much. It's, because I haven't talked, because I haven't said anything about returning to Dark Souls 1, and I haven't ever since. So now I'm back, and I completely forgot about it. And I really do enjoy play Dark Souls 1 a lot, because it gets, like, has, like, the best, hitting, and has, like, the best, hitting animations, which I can hit directly wherever someone's attacking, which I can stun like them pretty easily. So the most important thing I want to look out on is there's the important thing I want to look out on. The bosses itself in the game. So these bosses comes in a certain hard trials, and which it can be difficult. Some are, some don't, but it can be sometimes. So the Silent Demon, the first tutorial boss I fought, it was easy. Just straight up, just easy. Just plunging and attack him, and then just hit him. and for like the good measures, for like a plenty good measures, perhaps. Now the Taurus demon with the gold pine resin, which has the lightning effect on, which I find it, it's not the, which I find it the Taurus demon is easy. Like, you know how all it went. And if you put the gold pine resin, they're really weak to lightning. And so if you know what I mean, I suggest you check out the description. So if you know what I mean, just figure it out for yourself. The next one is the bell gargoyles. Now this one can be a major pain without the buff, and an upgraded weapon. It can be, but I tried assaulted it probably twice, and I realized how hard these guys are when there's like 2 of them. So, which, without a doubt, they're incredibly hard when I've fought 2. And the range of the weapon is freaking insane, as I remembered. There's no the actual freaking way that is actually like just legit happened. And there's no possibility there might be like, you know, there's like a several possibility chance might be like, I don't know, 10 out of 10 or something like that shit. But regardless of the outcome, I just hope something that wouldn't matter to come, and the time and place. So what I'm going after now is the Capra demon. And the Capra demon is the another boss who is officially weak to lightning, which is the reason why I have the gold pine resin with me, so I don't waste it. Because it's a very good strategy to hold on to it until the next boss. I didn't use the gold pine resin against gargoyles, because it might be a worth the waste of time. So it's pretty worth it. If you're just gonna plan to just grab it and go, then just don't use it. All demons are like weak to lightning, so you probably want to hold on to it until you reach to the next boss. All demons are weak to lightning, and especially the Silent Demon and the Stray Demon, and even the Fire Sage Demon, even the Capra Demon at least, including the Demon Dragons. Including the Dragon Buds? I don't think they're resistant to fire, but I don't think they're weak to lightning yet. I don't think. Anyways, guess what I'd say, this part gets immense. So sometimes games can be tough when you go aggressive. And defensive is kind of being safe, but it gets even harder. If you go aggressive, then it's easy. You know the bosses, and you know the shit you need to do, and all that kind of jazz, yada yada. But sometimes you just need to think about that and just get it through your head. Because if you don't, that will freaking mess up your head. Because if you don't, you might forget about it for the rest of your life. Anyways, as I was saying about this part of the faction that the Dark Souls is the part of the plan. So the part of the plan was to settle things in a bit differently. I mean, so if the possibilities have a great chance, maybe like 10 out of 10, because there is the absolute chance that you might get through this. And honestly, I don't want to say. So, bosses, like demons, are weak to fire. Very, very easy. And I don't know which bosses are weak to magic. Or fire. Or anything. in Dark Souls 3, they're very weak to freaking fire. Some bosses are, some don't. And some bosses are weak to lightning. Let's take Gwyn for example. Let's take a Soul Cinder for example. In a second phase. Now, most of the time, you don't get to see. Most of the time, you need to just be aware and be cautious of your play. Because if you don't do something about that, you might get constantly screwed. This thing just kept jumping around. Alright. So, it's like, you know how things... It's always like, it's supposed to be sort of kind of like resemblance of some sort, maybe, but it's, besides, it's not there's not much to do really, but besides all that, but more probably, it's the difference of the climatics that you might want to do. So, like, how things of progress might have been gone through, which it can be very intensified, but not that too much, because you might end up dying pretty horribly. So, kids, because you might end up dying pretty instantly. So, so enough about that. Let's jump right into where I am right now. So I'll go ahead and switch this to Dark Souls. Okay. I don't want it. Okay, I don't know why it does that. It's just weird. It needs to come up like full on screen so I can like, you know, see it. Let's try that again. Let's go back to okay. Alright. Now, if you see, there we go. See, there we go. See, there we go. Now that does much better, without a doubt. So, it's easier. I have doubts about it, because I've been playing this about a lot, maybe. Probably because I don't usually do things quite often as I could. But sometimes, yet I just do. But it just doesn't happen too much often because it might happen if you screw up your screen. So it hopes things might have kept, you know, And I hate it when the mouse moves like that. It's just annoying. So, what I meant is So this is Dark Souls. Later on I'll be doing Dark Souls 2. Which I might go on sale during the Christmas or whatnot. It just kind of depends. It kind of depends on it and see how well you just played. You know, you have to like try to play safe. But yeah. So you never know what happens next if you ever try to be greedy. Because getting greedy is especially a bad thing. Because you never know what happens next. Because if you get constantly get fucked over and over and over again. And it sucks in a lot of ways. Because, it happens a lot, and it constantly, just utterly constantly gets annoyance. In like, maybe 10 or 15 different ways. But yeah, pretty much, basically. So anyways, on my way up is the tower where the undead husks are. The undead husk. And those reminds me of the zombies, but they do like similar. From whatever the game is called. Last of Us? No, that's Firefly. That's a bit different. But nothing like, just nothing would be the same with or without. And sometimes things can be like real certain and the different personalities. So here's what I'm gonna do right now. So here is these. Here's these souls I'm gonna use. So 200 souls each. I think it's gonna take a while. See? The number stays there because it crushes faster. If you know what I mean. And boom. There you go. Keeps going up. Yes, more souls. I need more souls. Okay. Alright. So we got 11,000 souls. So, I don't want to lose them, because if I do, it's gonna suck hard a lot. Because it's gonna suck really hard. Like, really, really hard. If you know what I mean. It's just... Oh, shit. Man, these guys just kept smacking me. Here we go. Ooh. It was lucky. There we go. So I come straight back to Firelink Shrine and set up the bonfire. And go straight back to the Vault Gate. To where the Capra Demon was. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna level up my endurance up to 15. So I have like more defense. But it has more equipment load. So that's what I need. So I can wear this. So I can... Well, if I remove the shield... Oh well, that doesn't really matter anyways. So if you put the... So now I put the half of it, but it can still roll. But if I don't want to roll fast, because I might as well, like, doing so, might as well put the shield back on. So it gets more resistant, but it gets more heavy. So see? I take less damage. Now, if I equip the whole thing, I'll be fat rolling. And I do not have this, and I do not have the ring. Well, if I am... Yeah. Yeah, no. If I'm going to wear an Elite 9 on a set, I might as well just wear the fucking, what is it? The, Havel's Ring. Which, if I want a Havel's Ring, I might as well go and kill him. But I'm not sure if that really works it. Anyways, onward to the next boss. So, that's pretty much it though. Oh, this video right here. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.